my seat. Said Fakri sat next to the President of the Republic of Ghana on that day. He was supposed to sit next to me. I've known Said Fakri for the past 20 years. He has supported my initiatives. He has done a lot for Ghana. He has created the enabling environment for thousands of Ghanaians to work. It was my choice why Said Fakri should sit next to me. So that is why he sat on that table. And Said Fakri did not pay $100,000 before that event. If he decided to support the foundation later on because of the world-class event that we organized that evening, that was his prerogative. But he did not pay $1 before that event. So this should clarify the issues, and I've read somewhere on the social media that Said Fakri paid $100,000 to be seated next to the president. I would want to carefully inform our general public and well-wishers that the office of the president cannot be toyed with. You cannot come out and say that people paid money to sit next to me. You cannot do that. You need to have the facts before you speak. This sponsorship package was designed by the foundation and not by the Ministry of Trade and Industry. And if you look at the part that says $100,000, it says that any company that pays $100,000 will have one of their representatives to come and sit on that table. I am here to tell you all that nobody paid $100,000 to sit on that table that evening. So if that should clarify the air about that, that is it. What I know is that some funds were released to the foundation to organize the Expatriate Awards, and thereafter some additional funds were given to us for post-events. I don't know whether those funds were complete. What I also know is that a portion of the funds that were raised by the foundation would be retained by the Ministry of Trade and Industry for further initiatives under the Ghana Expatriate Business Awards. We raised money not to burden the taxpayer of this country. These were monies raised from ordinary citizens of this country or expatriates who believed in the cause of the initiative. And so it is true that some monies have been received to organize the event and post-event activities and so on, and we're still making some payments, but I'm not sure whether everything has been paid. We will release that information to you when we get that information. So.
All right, so that was the president of the Millennium Excellence Foundation speaking at the news conference. Let's listen to the Deputy Trades Minister now, Carlos Ahenkra, as he spoke on Joy FM's Top Story. That was on Tuesday, and he indicated the monies collected monies meant for, the only collected monies meant for the event on behalf of the organizers, and that the funds have since been paid to the Millennium Excellence Foundation.
Well, for your information, that is what the Memorandum of Understanding said.
That what?
That the collections be made to the Ministry of Trade account so that they pick it from there and go.
Okay, so have you given them the monies now? The monies you collected on your behalf?
They go long gone.
You've given them all the monies you collected?
I can confirm to you that they have collected all the money.
Every single 100% of the money? And the Trade Ministry did not reserve or keep any of that amount?
They have collected all.
All right, so with that out of the way, there's one other issue. One of the expatriates who sat close to the president, he has denied paying for his seat.
There are other awards, you know, there are so many awards out there. And even you could always, by knowing who got awarded, know, geez, why did this person win it? I don't think he deserved it. And you could see that there's something under this, some politics or this. In this case, just by analyzing who got the award, I think most people would agree that they were deserving.
Did you make any donations before or after the program?
I did not make absolutely no donations, nothing before and nothing after.
So you simply were selected to sit on that seat?
Exactly.
So did you make any contributions at all?
I did not make any contributions at all. Okay.
What
happened though, to set the record straight, after we were selected, okay, for this, and I had my invitation and a seat on the table, you know, I thought I'm there alone. I wanted to celebrate this event and bring, you know, some of my directors, my wife, to be along. So I did purchase, okay, I mean, and for that, you had to pay for a table. And I chose voluntarily to, you know, to enjoy, you wanted to enjoy something with your family and with your directors here. It's certainly not. It's certainly not. Okay. I'll tell you, it was a table of 5. You could see a table of 5, how much it cost there on the sheet there, and it was a fraction of it. It was a fraction for it. And it was for them coming in, it was after the fact, because I wanted to celebrate this honor, you know, with my directors and shareholders.
Now, the minority chief whip in Parliament and MP for Aswati Munta Kat Mubarak wants Deputy Trade Minister